Welcome to Traveler's Tales. I am your host, Greg Alonzo. Today I will be your guide through history as we take a look at part 2 of The Crystal Skull of Doom. Moving right along, mythology tells us one thing, while archaeology tells us another. Are the crystal skulls a hoax? Who was F.A. Mitchell Hedges? What was Mitchell Hedges' adopted daughter, Anna's role in perpetuating the tale of the Crystal Skull of Doom? Today we will look at this scandal and the outcome. In part 1, we learned of the crystal skulls, their supposed power, and where the skulls were made. Let's begin with Frederick Albert Mitchell Hedges. This Englishman was an adventurer, traveler, and writer. During one of his exploits to Mexico, Mitchell Hedges was employed as a spy and captured by Pancho Villa. He had a profound interest in the lost continent of Atlantis, which prompted him to continue his worldly travels. However, Mitchell Hedges was primarily known for his connection to the crystal skulls. In 1924, while on an expedition in Bontoon, British Honduras, which is today's Belize, Mitchell Hedges claimed that his adopted daughter Anna found the skull. The claim was that Anna found the crystal skull while exploring a Mayan ruin. However, Mitchell Hedges made no record of the skull until the late 1940s. In October of 1943, the crystal skull was auctioned off by Sidney Burnett at Sotheby's. Moreover, in December of that year, Mitchell Hedges disclosed a letter to his brother that he had recently acquired the skull in an auction from Burnett for £400. Controversies continued when identical measurements were found between Sotheby's skull and the skull Mitchell Hedges claimed Anna found in 1924. This left the authenticity of this artifact questionable at best. The Mitchell Hedges skull was retained in the possession of his adopted daughter until her death on April 11, 2007. Prior to Anna's death, the skull was only shown periodically to the public. This made it difficult for the skull to be accessed and properly tested for authenticity. Since Anna's death, the skull has been thoroughly examined. Despite many previous claims, the skull has been dated as post-Columbian era. Based on microscopic evidence, the skull's tool markings are a result of modern equipment and not of tools found in ancient Maya sites. What then is the legacy of the crystal skulls? Many believe that the ancient skulls possess healing properties and the power to expand one's psychic abilities while in possession of a skull. Anna Mitchell Hedges claimed that her crystal skull had the power to cure cancer. She also made claim that she had a premonition of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. To date, how many skulls have been found? By the 1970s, crystal skulls had entered New Age mythology as potent relics of ancient Atlantis. They even acquired a canonical number. There were exactly 13 skulls. Why is it so important to Mitchell Hedges to make claim that the crystal skulls were of Mayan origin? There is a legend that the ancient Maya possessed 13 crystal skulls. According to the tale, once all 13 skulls were united, their power could save the earth. Archaeologists have yet to determine the true origin of the legacy and why crystal skulls were believed to have been so beloved and to be so powerful. Then again, is the legend just a modern-day fabrication of outlandish claims? What do you think, fact or fantasy? This brings us to the end of The Crystal Skull of Doom. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Traveler's Tales. Please like and subscribe. This really is the best way to help our channel grow. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. Until we meet again at the crossroads of folklore and fact, Cartistos.